Hello everyone, today we are getting an exclusive look at the new Johnnie Walker Princess Street. This is exciting, this is properly exciting. This hasn't even opened yet. It opens in a few days, opens on the 6th of September officially. They've been doing a few previews and loads of things like that, and I've been invited in to give you a full tour. With all access, I can show you every area of this incredible 8-storey building. This building has had a complete refurbish. To a state-of-the-art shop, to tours, to event spaces, to whiskey tastings, to rooftop bars. And we're going to look at it all. Just so you know roughly where we are, we're right at the end of Princess Street. So this is the Johnnie Walker building, right here, which was Fraser's, and before that it was Binns, which were department stores, and actually that part there was a bank. It's two buildings kind of joined together now. That's Princess Street, there is the Scott Monument, this is Caledonian Hotel, and this is where we are. Now this is an incredible state-of-the-art shop, which we will have a look in as well, but we are going to start by going in this entrance right here. So that is just the shop. That is just the shop there, okay? If you're doing anything else in the building, you come here. And this is the entrance to all the experiences that are available to you. And hopefully, I should be allowed to just go straight in. Afternoon? And look at this. Look at this as you walk in here. Is that not just incredible? Is that not incredible? So, when you come in here, there's a few different things. There is a tour called the Journey of Flavour, which we're going to have a brief look at. There's two different whiskey tasting experiences. There is a rooftop bar plus a whiskey bar. It's a massive space. But when you come in, this is where you check in for anything. So if you're going to the bar, if you've got a booking, if you're going on any of the tours, if you are doing any of the whiskey tasting, it's that side door you come in, you head there, and you head right here. Now, when you book online, you do what's called a flavour print. So they want to find out what type of flavour, what type of whiskey would be best for you. Or if you don't do it online, you can do it here. So I'm going to do part of it right now. They've got these iPads right here. And you do a series of questions, random questions about what type of stuff you like to eat and drink. And it tells you what type of whiskey you like. And it's questions like this. Are you a fan of rosemary? No, I am not. Do you like chilies? Yeah, I kind of like chilies. And then you've got like 12 or so questions, 11 or 12 questions about, you know, what you like to eat. And hopefully, once I've done all of these, this should tell me what type of whiskey I like. After your questions, it figures out exactly, you know, what kind of whiskey you would like. And apparently I like the tropical kind of whiskey. So then they give you one of these bands. And then when you go on the tour, that will come into play later on, but we'll talk about that a bit later. You go up the floors up to your main tour, but let's have a look before we head up there. Look at this staircase. Look at this incredible staircase they've built here. Like I said, it's 8 stories. And just look how amazing this looks. This is an interactive screens all the way down that shows loads of things about Johnnie Walker and the history and images and old posters, and it's just amazing. Look at that. Look at that. The main tour is called Journey of Flavour. So you can book it online. It's about a 90-minute experience that takes you through. Look at this. This is where you start. This is the welcome area of the tour. How just amazing is this? And this is where it starts. This is just room 1 of this incredible tour. So you come in with, you know, your group of however many people, you and other people probably, and they start here by telling you the main rules of the tour, the kind of stuff that's going to happen, and then they take you on this incredible journey through, how many was it? How many did they take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different areas that are just so incredible. You get to walk in to, you know, a recreation of Johnnie Walker's original shop. But again, I don't want to ruin anything for you, but you get to come in here and you get to sample some whiskies in this recreation of Johnnie Walker's shop. And it's again, they've got machines that are just... It's difficult to do this without giving anything away. I'm going to be honest with you, because I want to tell you everything, because it was really exciting. The whole tour is captivating, it's informative, it's entertaining, it's innovative. Other words beginning with I, it's just incredible. I mean, look at this. Is this not one of the most beautiful rooms you've ever seen in your life? And you get to see all these incredible spaces. You're learning, and you're learning in a fun way about whiskey, but it's so informative, it's so well done about how they teach you all these things. It's just, you're learning without realizing you're learning, you're having fun. And this next space, this next bit of the tour, again, I don't want to tell you anything, but I'm surrounded by hundreds of different types of incredible whiskies from all over Scotland. This table here is incredible. The technology in this tour, it's honestly like nothing else that Edinburgh has. I got freaked out there for a second. I was like, who's that? It's my own reflection. That genuinely scared me then. Yeah, the technology that's in this building is just amazing. But I think the Journey of Flavour tour is, for anyone that doesn't really know anything about whiskey, it's designed to introduce it to you in a new way. Not just sitting with it in a glass with ice and by a fireplace and nothing else. It's designed to show you that it's actually an incredibly versatile drink that can be drank in so many different ways rather than just that one way. And I mean, you get so many chances to taste whiskey on this tour. If you don't know anything about whiskey and you want to learn and you want to have fun, or if you're really not bothered about whiskey and you want entertained, this is the tour to go on. It is so amazing. I don't want to tell you what happens here, but wow. Right now I'm standing in what's called the Blue Label Studio. So it's really anything it wants to be, this space. It can have gigs, it can have concerts, it can have weddings, it could have birthday parties, it could have literally anything you want. It's just a space for events, essentially, any type of event. And it's a beautiful big space here. It's got a balcony as well. This next space that I'm in is called Learning for Life. And this is where they'll be holding classes for people who want to learn new life skills, new job skills and things like that. So this is a program that Johnnie Walker Diageo does to help people who are maybe out of work and give them new skills and get them back into the workforce and things. So this is an area dedicated to that, as well as the Learning for Life stuff. It also will be doing cocktail making classes and lots of fun things like that. So if you're on any sort of, I don't know, hen night or anything like that, if you want to organise a cocktail class, then you can have a class with some of the expert bartenders and oh, there's a name for proper cocktail makers, you know what I mean, these people that really know what they're doing, and you can spend time with them and learn how to make these incredible cocktails. Now, in here, this is the Explorer's Bothy. Look at this. Is this not like one of the most incredible spaces you've ever seen in your life? This does two things. During the day, from about Racking my brain. 11 till 5. They gave me lots of information. 11 till 5. 11 till 6, because I think the last one's at 5. They'll do whiskey tasting. This is the Whiskey Explorers Bothy. These little booths. So you come in and you spend about 45 minutes with one of their team, and you get to taste 5 different whiskies. And this is designed apparently for people who have never really done a whiskey tasting before. It's an introduction to whiskey, an introduction to whiskey tasting, and how to get all these proper nice elements out of whiskey and learn about the different flavours and all these sort of things. So you can come here, spend about 45 minutes with one of their team, and get to try 5 different whiskies, including a rare whiskey that is from a ghost distillery. A ghost distillery means that it no longer exists. So once that whiskey is gone, it's gone. It's gone. You'll never get it again. And that's just part of this experience. And this is for beginners. This is for people learning, you know, or people that just want to come and enjoy some whiskey. You get to come and try whiskey from a distillery that, in a short period of time, that whiskey will be gone. How incredible is that? And believe it or not, that's the whiskey dispenser. All of this incredible structure behind me here, that's the whiskey dispenser. How amazing is that? And not to say, apart from the fact they've left me alone in here, some of the whiskies in here, if you are a whiskey lover, these are incredibly rare, some of them in there, and exclusive whiskies that you can come here and try, because at night time, from 6 o'clock onwards, this becomes a whiskey bar. So you can book a table in here for a little while and come in and just relax and have a few drinks and maybe a little bit to eat. And you get this view of the north of Edinburgh. Look at it, it's not a great clear day today, but that's the Firth of Forth out there. That's Fife, and that's, honestly, ever since I've been getting shown round and having a look round, every view out every window is incredible. Now, in here, this is the 1820 Rooftop Bar.
The rest might be
Look at this. Is this not incredible? And you've got to come straight out and see that view. But look at this space. This is the Rooftop Bar. You can book a table here. You can come and relax. You can have a drink. This is open from the morning straight through to midnight. And again, you have to book. You have to book a table here. You go online, go onto their website. But is this not just incredible? Just amazing. The space is just outstanding. And then, of course, you get to head outside, where there is a rooftop terrace, where once again you can come out and just enjoy these views. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Hello, Edinburgh. But it all pales in comparison to when you get round here. Look at that. Look at that. You can come out here, you can relax, you can have a drink, and you can look out at Edinburgh unlike any other point in the whole city. Is that not just amazing? And not only that, you come right over here, you get to view the whole of Princes Street. Here's Calton Hill, there's a Balmoral Scott Monument, there's a castle there just in case you can't see it, Royal Mile. Look at this, look at this, is that not just amazing? So this is the 1820 bar, just in case you missed it. I can't remember if I said it or not. You need to book online to come in here and book a table for a while, and you can come up, have a drink, relax with your friends. I don't know what, I'm outside right now. Literally get the best views in town. Literally the best views in town. Is this not just amazing? Unbelievable. So that's the roof. That's the roof there. 2 bars. The Bothy bar, Bothy whiskey bar, or Bothy. Sorry, whiskey Bothy during the day for whiskey tastings, and Bothy whiskey bar at night time, and then 1820 bar on the other side where you get this incredible view. This is for your high-end whiskey enthusiasts. Like I said, the other experiences are for if you're just, the journey is kind of like if you don't really know anything, it's an introduction to whiskey in general. The whiskey Bothy is if you're doing your first whiskey tasting, but for people who love whiskey and know whiskey, this is what they want to do. This is the Whiskey Maker Cellar, and this, for anyone who knows whiskey and loves whiskey, this is the room you want to go in. Now, I'm not alone this time. I'm being joined by Senior Experience Ambassador, Gordon.
Hello there, how you doing?
This is Gordon. Now, Gordon is one of the team that does this experience, and you're going to have to talk me through it because I don't quite understand it.
It's a great experience, like you say. If you're someone who really loves whiskey, this is the place to be. You get the chance to taste some rare, exclusive whiskies that only exist in this room, and you get to taste them straight from the cask, which is really exciting. Some experimental whiskies, some whiskies from our 4 corners, and at the back is where the special stuff happens.
Right, okay. I'm going to break it down if that's okay. So you get to try whiskey like straight from the barrel, straight from the keg.
Straight from the cask.
Sorry.
It's cask for whiskey. Yeah.
Straight from the cask. So that alone, you mustn't get the chance to do that in very many places.
No, you need to go direct to the distillery to normally get that, and not every distillery does it. Only certain distilleries give you a chance to do that.
There you go.
And here we've got casks from the length and breadth of Scotland, and like I say, some experimental, very special casks right here to sample.
How cool is that? Right, these machines are intriguing me. So can you tell me what these are?
Of course. Do you want to come over?
Yeah.
Let's go over. So, if you know anything about Johnnie Walker, we have a number of master blenders that create all of Johnnie Walker's blends, and they were given these have been designed exclusively for this, which is quite cool. And we've got 12, again, very rare whiskies from the length and breadth of Scotland, and they were challenged to create their own personal blends. And at the end of your experience, your host will select for you a blend by one of these master blenders and use this system to blend it right in front of your eyes, which is quite cool.
So it gets made, right, these get blended
yes,
right here in the room with you.
Yeah, so your host will have been trained to do this. I've been trained to use this system here, and we can blend the whiskey to the master blender's specifications, and we will select one that we believe you will really enjoy.
So that's a lot of whiskey. So how many blends is there?
So we've got 11 blends
right.
Available by the master blenders, and we've got 12 whiskies to choose from. So the difference in these blends is amazing.
So you can come and do this like 11 different times and get a different whiskey every time.
A different whiskey.
And you can't buy these.
You cannot. These whiskies by themselves aren't even available to taste by themselves. And
really?
And the blends will never be blended for bottling. Yeah.
So again, for a whiskey, let me break that down again, okay? So in this room, you get to taste whiskey straight. There's a word for it. Drawn straight from. I was going to say barrel again. Drawn straight from the cask. You then get an exclusively blended whiskey, one of 11, which will never be sold anywhere ever. And some of the blends in those whiskies are exclusively rare whiskies as well.
Yeah.
That might never be sold?
Never. They will never be sold.
They will never be sold.
Some whiskies all the way up to 29-year-old whiskies that you can't buy anywhere, and the makers haven't used some of those whiskies in their own personal blends. So we got to meet the blenders, which was great, and they trained us how to use this system to make the whiskey to their specifications. So the experts made these, and we'll get to blend one for you. We'll blend it for you, right for you to try a wee dram of at the end of your experience.
So like I said, if you are a whiskey lover, if you are genuinely a whiskey connoisseur, I don't think there's probably a room like this anywhere else.
I don't think at all this room doesn't exist anywhere else. As far as I'm aware, it's been made for us right here.
Is that not just incredible? Is that not just incredible?
It's so cool. It's so
when you've got one of the team jumping about excited beside you, I don't think you can really do much more than that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the public being able to come in and
So you guys open on the 6th?
We open on the 6th, and yeah, I'm really excited to share this experience. We've been the training and the knowledge has just been amazing, and we're looking forward to share it with everyone.
So again, you can go online. This one's the Whiskey Cellar Maker.
This is the Whiskey Maker Cellar.
Whisker Maker Cellar, Whisker Cellar Maker. Whisker Maker.
Whisker?
I promise I've not had a whiskey. No. Whiskey Maker Cellar. You can go online and you can book that. How long is this?
And this is an hour and a half experience.
An hour and a half. You get an hour and a half in this cellar with actual aging whiskey?
Yes, so we have aging whiskey over in here. This is this bottling. When the liquid is ready, it will be bottled and only be available up in our shop as well. And you'll get to be here as it matures.
Again, you're actually getting this beside aging whiskey, which once again will only be sold in the shop in this building, nowhere else in the world. That's incredible.
So cool.
And then last, as well as all of that, there's this shop. The shop is a whiskey lover's dream, truthfully. Yes, it's a Johnnie Walker shop. It is the flagship, only Johnnie Walker specific shop, with every type of Johnnie Walker you could possibly get, including some rare blends, as well as whiskies from all across Scotland. Some incredible whiskies from all across Scotland. And not only that, but when you're here, you can do two incredible things. You can bottle your own whiskey. That whiskey downstairs that they said is only available here, you can bottle it. You can bottle it over there with your own. You get a bottle and you fill it from the keg, barrel, cask yourself. And you get the bottle engraved by a laser. They will engrave the bottle by a laser right here with any message you want on it. To probably the most exclusive gift you could possibly buy anyone. Imagine buying someone one of the rarest bottles of whiskey you could possibly find and then getting it engraved. I don't know if you'd want to do that. You maybe want to do that with a more common bottle because you are damaging the bottle, I suppose, if you're going to be really specific. But how amazing is this? And look at this place. Is this not the most... Oh, someone's talking. Is this not the most incredible looking shop in the world? Beautiful. And just as the new clock, the bin's clock goes off in the background, which Johnnie Walker Diageo also paid to have that completely restored because it was long since broken. That brings us to the end of this exclusive look inside Johnnie Walker Princess Street. I don't need that on anymore. How amazing is that? It's an incredible 8-story building with generally everything you could possibly want. So if you're interested in anything that you've seen in there, the Journey of Flavour, the Whiskey Bothy, the Whiskey Maker's Cellar, and or the event space or the Rooftop Bar, you can go onto the Johnnie Walker website. I'll leave a link in the description. And you can book for any of those incredible things. Or you could just come and head into the shop and have a look about. How amazing is that? Thank you so much to Johnnie Walker Diageo for inviting me in to have an exclusive look around there. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please remember, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, bye humans.